Hey gang, welcome back to the Gathousefitness channel. This will be part 2 of the oblique and lower abs video. If you have not seen part 1, I would definitely go back and watch it because it has a lot of information on how to engage your core while you're doing your reps, and also it has information about what type of movements work each muscle group and that type thing. So definitely some good information. I would go back and watch that for that, as well as to get the first set of exercises before watching this video. I'm going to try to remember to link it up above in the little eye annotation. If I don't, I just look crazy for pointing to the ceiling for no reason. So I'll try to remember. So anyways, we have 3 each for oblique and lower, and we started with lower last time, so we will start with side abs or obliques this time. And isn't my shirt just adorable? It's the Kool-Aid man. Anyways, not that I even drink Kool-Aid, but I love big smiley faces, and it's my favorite color. So first we will start with side planks. So it is a isometric movement, meaning there's no movement at all. So what you're going to do, similar to one of the exercises we did last time, which was the side plank dip, you're going to push up, having your hand under your shoulder. You can either stack your feet, stagger your feet, or go down on one knee, but you're going to just hold it. Whichever foot position you pick, you're going to hold it. And I would try to hold it for anywhere between 5 and 30 seconds, depending on where you are with your strength. And you'll really feel it tighten up your obliques. I would do that on each side, maybe 4 or 5 times. We also have bicycle crunch. So for bicycle crunch, you're going to lay flat and you're taking your opposite elbow to opposite knee, but your legs are going like this, kind of like a bicycle. So you're going to be doing multiple things at once here. You're going to be bringing your top half up to meet your lower half, while also twisting your core and moving your legs like this. So it sounds like a lot, but once you get started and get the rhythm of it, it's really not. So it would look like this. And you can go all the way back flat if you have to, but I like to try to keep the tension and not go all the way back. A modification for that would be to build up to just do the bicycle part, and then add in this as you go, doing a rest in between, and then once you can do the rest in between, just go without doing the rest, okay? And the last one for obliques is the oblique V-up. So what you're going to do is lay back on your butt. So it looks like I'm laying on my hip, but this would be me on my hip. This is me back on my butt. So I'm laying on the fleshy part, not on the bone. So what you're going to do is put your arm that is closest to the ground out in front of you, and you're not using it for the movement, you're just using it for balance. You're gonna have one hand behind your head, and you are using your side abs to bring your feet up to try to meet your elbow. So, like I said, this is me up on my side, this is me back on my butt, and you're going up and down. So the modification for this would be to do it one with your legs bent, or to just set up and do this part until you can get the whole motion, or straight. And you'll definitely start to feel it through here. And as you can see, compared to part 1, these are a little more complicated, which is why I left them for part 2. All right, so for lower abs, we have V-ups, and these actually aren't that complicated. So for V-ups, first make sure your pants are gonna fall off. All right, V-ups, you're going to put your feet up at an angle, and you're going to try to get as far up your legs as you can. So you can touch up your shins, you can touch to your ankles, or you can try to touch your toes. Wherever you are, ankles, shins, toes, it's still working the same muscle group. So, from laying flat, bring your legs up, and you should start to engage your core then and feel it. Then you're gonna put your hands up, bring your shoulders off the ground, crunching your abs, the top to the bottom, to pull yourself up your legs. So next we have pulse-ups. What you're gonna do is lay flat, put your feet up in the air. You can rest your hands behind your head, and you're going to use your lower abs to push your feet up, like you're pushing the ceiling away from your body. So straight up. And I also like to bring my shoulders off the ground, engaging my core just a little bit more. You want to make sure you're not going all the way back here. You're trying to go straight up. It's not exactly straight up, but there's a big difference between this and this. So push, push, push. Okay? And lastly is leg drops. Again, in this position, you can rest your hands behind your head. You also can engage your core with this one as well. But you'll start with your legs up, again in that L shape, and you're going to drop your legs down and bring them back up. So drop and bring them back up. And you're trying to get them right above the ground. So here, as opposed to letting your legs drop and then bring them back up. So drop, back up. If you, at this point, don't have a strong enough core to do that without holding anything, you can hold the weight and do it behind your head. It'll kind of help hold your body down a little bit, like that. I also have some clients hold on to, like if you have a couch with legs or a very heavy coffee table or something like that. And like I said, also with that, if you are a little more advanced, you can engage your core and do it like that. And of course, this is also a very good one to do with leg weights. All right, guys, so those are 3 more exercises for each ab location, the obliques and lower, to help work those. So there are, I want to say 7 to 8 each now between part 1 and part 2. So yeah, thanks for watching as always, and leave your comments if you have them. Send me questions, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks, guys. Peace.